Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a video sharing all of my kind of favorites for the springtime, things that I'm really loving right now, some new things. So it'll be like a spring haul slash spring favorites, a little bit for everybody, whatever you guys are interested in. I hope you get some good ideas. And before I start, I wanted to film this video today in particular because tomorrow there are some Amazon deal of the days. So Tuesday and Wednesday, the 25th and 26th, Mary Ruth's is having 20% off some of their products. And then you can stack my code, which is an additional 20% off. So you can get 40% off some of these items. So my code is MRO Kendra with 2 A's at the end. I will put that down below. You can use that when you are checking out. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and let's get into it. First up, I want to share these faux stems. I saw these on somebody's Instagram post and they were on Etsy. I'm still kind of trying to adjust them exactly how I want them to be. When I first got them in the mail, I instantly was like, ooh, I'm gonna return them. I don't think I like them. And then I read the reviews again, looked at the photos, and I was like, wait, these look so much better. So then I actually took them out of the box and kind of stretched them out and they looked so much better. I only bought 3 and I feel like 3 goes a really long way. But the more I kind of mess with them, the more I like them. They just have a really nice natural fall to them. And I think they give a really pretty spring look over here. I had like kind of darker, like a plum color in here before, which I loved for wintertime, but this just adds kind of a brightness to this area. And they look really just lightweight and natural looking. These ones up here, I love. I found those. Now I'm trying to think where I even got those. Oh, those are from Home Goods. So I don't know if you can find those again, but I love the color because they work year round. And then these ones over here, I have these green kind of like, they just cascade over, which I love. I believe those are from Hobby Lobby. I'm gonna try to search for them. And then those purple ones I can link. Those are what I had in that pot earlier, but those are from Amazon, so I can put a link for those too. I have the lighter purple plum and then like the darker burgundy. So they come in lots of different colors, but I've used those all around our house. So those are kind of like a nice versatile one to have too. Next up, we have this tea towel, which is from Target. It's the Hearth and Hand line from Joanna Gaines. It's like this light peach shade. I'm currently making some bread, so I like it to wet the center of it. It just helps keeping moisture on the top of my dough so that it doesn't dry out. And we go through them so quickly with making bread now. Like I need them constantly, and if something happens to them, I don't want them to have been super expensive. I believe these are under $5. Here's our towel drawer, but I wanted to show you this one too, because this is same thing. It's like the same texture. They're just so great for making bread and just to have in the kitchen. This one is from World Market. So it's also good, but it does shrink a little. I find that the Target ones don't shrink. They're extra large, but if you want one a little smaller, this is sometimes World Market has some good ones. I'll link that one for you guys too. Next, I wanted to share how I've been doing a lot of stuff in pots lately. I just think it's so like, you know, just natural looking and earthy. So this terracotta pot is from Anthropology. I have some other ones by this. Actually, one of our local nurseries here sells this brand of pot. And I originally bought this for our small wooden spoons as utensils, but it's a tad too small. So what I do with this is I just cut lavender and then put a mason jar in there with water so that it's not actually in here. And it works really nicely. This lavender is so nice and upright. Right now, I just cut it yesterday. But if you guys have extra pots, because my problem is I have so many pots, like little ones that I've bought over the years, and they're too small. Like I have to take the plant out of them so quickly and transplant them into a larger pot. But little pots are just so cute. So what I've been doing with them to not waste them is just use them around the house for things. So you can use them as a vessel for your utensils. You can use them for flowers in the house. You can put them up on your bookshelves. You can use them in your kitchen. I'm going to show you one other one that I put up in our cabinets up here. Same brand actually. And then that's that same green cascading plant I was talking about. So I like having it next to things that are a little more like different textures. So you get the earthy terracotta, but then I put it next to some ceramics. So that white picture is from IKEA a long time ago. And that slatish blue one is from Lennox. So I just like the look that brownish terracotta looks with the white and the blues. All right, moving over here. So I wanted to share this. This is more of a splurge. I got this from a recommendation of a friend. She has the most beautiful pots in her home. And I was like, where do you get your crocks? So the brand is Elsie Green. I think she's in Europe somewhere. I can't remember exactly what country she's in, but all of these are sourced from the countryside. Like they're authentic pots. Look how beautiful this is. You don't know exactly what shade you're gonna get. It's kind of like whatever she finds at the time. And this one is just so beautiful. This is the medium size. She's out of them often. They sell out. So I was put on her wait list, but I would love to get a small one eventually. They're just so gorgeous. So if you want to like save up for something really special and unique, this is the item. And then I wanted something smaller to go next to it because this one's pretty deep. And I have some much shorter utensils like wooden spoons and whisks. So I found this one off Amazon actually, and I love the look it gives. I didn't want it to be like two matching crocks. I like having a picture so it doesn't look too matchy-matchy. It just has like more of a kind of collected feel. And it has a nice like oversized handle here, ceramic or like a little more raw material on the bottom. Next up, I wanted to share, we're in smoothie season. So we've been getting these packs from Costco. They have this one. We've also gotten the dragon fruit one. They didn't have that last time we were there. So I throw one of these into the blender. Owen's making the popsicles right now. And I do, good job. That looks awesome. I'll move it into the freezer, okay? So I sometimes will add a frozen banana, some coconut water, some orange juice, and ice. And then for this one, I did vanilla protein. And I also add the Mary Ruth's organic. I will. The liquid probiotics. Actually for this, I did 4 droppers full in each of the kids' cups, but you could also just like pour it directly into the smoothie, but I forgot, so I added it last minute. And then we had so much left over, so Owen poured them all into these silicone popsicle molds we have, and I give him like a little funnel, and then he pours it in so it doesn't get all messy. And then we topped it with some frozen blueberries. And then these are the perfect snack or breakfast. So always add extra when you're doing your smoothies because then you can just make them into popsicles. Or sometimes we just add juice, but I just like doing a smoothie because you're not like wasting it. And it's like there's a little bit more than just juice. Moving on to a couple supplements that I wanted to share. So the first is there's a new flavor of the liquid morning multivitamin, the one with the hair growth. This one is dragon fruit melon and it tastes so good, guys. It tastes just like candy. I absolutely love it. It's like almost like a sour candy. So delicious. If you have been using the other hair growth one, I would suggest trying this one next because I like this flavor more than the other, but this is just a great all around multivitamin. I love taking it in the morning or like midday because it gives you a really great energy boost. It just helps with so many things, helps with your skin, your hair, and just gives you like the daily vitamins that you need. And then the other two, I got some more of the kids vitamin C gummies. These are just great to give your kids vitamin C and they taste like candy for them, so I love them. And these are new for the first time. I think these are new just to their line. They're menstrual support gummies, and I try everything I can do to not take Advil when I'm on my period. So these have premenstrual mood support. They have B6, which I've mentioned, I feel like many times that I'm low in my B vitamins. So I take these around my time of the month and they just help support my body and they taste really good too. Last up in the health and wellness category, I have these toothpaste bites. So the brand is Bite and they're these little tiny things that you chew on and that becomes into a paste. It's not like a full paste, it's more liquidy than you're used to, but you just chew it up and then you start brushing your teeth with your normal toothbrush. So it says naturally whitening toothpaste and it's made with a non-toxic fluoride alternative that tackles plaque and sensitivity, palm oil free, paraben free, plastic free, no sulfates, vegan, cruelty-free. A friend recommended this to me, and so far I really, really love it. I also got the kids, it's like a sweet mint, so pretty cool. There's 248 in here. So far so good. I feel like my teeth feel really clean, and I really like this. I think it's just like a cool innovation type of thing. So there's that. Moving on to some beauty products. So I don't wear perfume very often, but I recently came across a ad on these and I was like, I'm gonna try them. And I really, really like them. The brand is Henry Rose, and they're a non-toxic perfume. And it's so crazy, as I literally brought this down, I realized that this is so I got 2 of these full-size perfumes, like I think last summer. And when my mom was here this past visit, she was like, oh, I really love these scents. And I was like, I like one more than the other. I feel like it's not quite my scent yet. And so I told her to take one home with her. And I just realized I gave her the wrong one. This is the one that smells like my mom. So I just texted her. I was like, I just gave you the wrong perfume. So the one that she has right now is called Jake's House. And that is a very like green scent, fresh, very cool, watery. And this one is definitely more floral. It reminds me of, my mom used to use the scent Flower Balm. Kind of smells like that. So I went on their site because I was like, I feel like I still haven't quite found the perfect scent. I like Jake's House, but it's just, I don't know, I was missing something. So I got this one in the travel size, which I would recommend doing because it was so much more affordable. And then you can make sure that you really love the scent. This is called Flora Carnivora. And this is my scent. It smells like jasmine and flowers, like very kind of tropical floral. Oh, I just love it so much. It smells so much like jasmine and gardenia. Ooh, just so nice. So what I was planning on doing was mixing this with the Jake's House, and I realized, wrong one. But anyways, this smells so delightful. So go on their website. They have a quiz that you can take, and it kind of helps to like narrow down what would be a good scent for you. So love that, especially this is like a perfect springtime scent. Okay, next I wanted to share my frownies with you. This is not like seasonal, this is not spring related, but I just need to share them again because they deserve the love. These are, if you haven't heard of them, facial patches. It's a natural alternative to Botox. If you're not wanting to do anything to your skin, you have to get these. They're these little tiny triangles that have adhesive on the back, and you can make a little pattern on your forehead. I do one pointed down, another one on top pointing down, and then 2 on either side facing up. And I wear them at night, and oh my gosh, I cannot tell you how well they work. If I go like a few weeks without them, I definitely notice that my forehead lines are more visible. I usually wear these like once a week. Like I don't really wear them that much anymore because I feel like when I first got them, you wear them more consistently when you first get them, and then you kind of don't have to as often, but they just help significantly with the lines of your forehead. You wake up and your forehead looks so relaxed and nice. And then obviously as the day goes on, they kind of settle back in, but it really does help. Because basically what it does is it makes your forehead not like you're not using those muscles. So it just kind of like tames your forehead to kind of not be moving. Seriously, that you need to get them. They're like not that expensive and they are wonderful. Okay, moving on to a few makeup items. This is the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint SPF 40. This is my repurchase. I've gone through so many of these, but this is a nice fresh new bottle. I don't want to open it. I have this shade Balm Balm. This is all I use now. I don't wear foundation. I haven't worn foundation in probably 2 years or so. I put on, actually I should do this one first because this is what I wear first. This is my other thing I wanted to share. Primally Pure Everything Balm. I've tried a few of their balms now, but I think the Everything Balm is my favorite. It is made with beef tallow and my skin loves it. Oh my goodness. So I think like this, using the Primally Pure balms in combination with the Mary Ruth's Liquid Vitamin Daily have done wonders to my skin. And then this is just like the cherry on the top, helping with my forehead. I just feel like my skin has been so much, not that my skin wasn't healthy before, but it feels so much more healthier now. And I'm not any younger now. I'm 35, I'll be 36 in a month. So I feel like the two of these have just really, really helped my skin just feel so healthy and plump, and I have way less breakouts. I have a little pimple coming right now just because I'm about to start my period, but for the most part, I don't really get many breakouts anymore, and that I do think is because of this. So in here we have organic tallow from grass-fed cows, organic olive oil, emu oil, unrefined beeswax, essential oils of lavender, tea tree, marshmallow root, calendula, rosemary, and non-GMO vitamin E. This is seriously the best thing ever. You guys have to try this. Okay, so I put that on morning and night, and then in the morning I put this on after. It gives you just like a nice luminous glow, a light tint, and it's lovely. So there's those. The last thing for beauty that I wanted to share are my RMS pots. These are so great. Again, I've been using these for so many years now. The one I love most of all for summertime is the blush. This is the newest one to me. The shade Beloved is like a cherry red, but when you use it as a blush, I have a little bit on right now, but let's put a little more just so you can see. It kind of looks like you have like a natural sunburn, and you need the tiniest amount and it'll last you so long. And I love doing this kind of as the last step in my makeup, because since it's a cream I don't actually use a ton of powder anymore. I'll just use a little bit under my eye just to kind of set my makeup. And sometimes I'll use a little bit of powder for bronzer, but for the most part, I've just been really liking using cream products. I just blend it out. But it's so pretty and natural. You could also use it on your lips. And then the other two that I have are the highlighter and the bronzer. So the bronzer is the Berretti bronzer, which you can, might as well just put a little bit on so you can see. This is probably the third one I've had of this. Let's go around. I already have some on, but we're gonna be really bronze now. I like the cream products for summertime because they look so natural. Like you just have been at the beach all day long. I also use the bronzer as an eyeshadow. But yeah, it's just really nice. And then the last one, I can't tell with this lighting how if we're blended, but hope we are. The last one is the highlighter. And ever since I got this, I have not used a powder highlighter since. So it's been years now. It's the Living Luminizer. It's the lightest one. It kind of has just like this pearl luminescence to it. And I put it right on the tops of my cheekbones. And it gives the most beautiful glow. Oh my goodness, I love it. The other thing that I do with it sometimes, like if I'm going somewhere later in the day, when I've already done my makeup in the morning and you just need like a refresh, I'll take a little bit of this and I'll put it right on the inner corners of my eyes and like right under. And I feel like it just brightens up that area so much. Okay, last step, we are outside and I'm gonna show you some plants and gardening things that I've been loving. My probably new favorite thing for the spring are my shoes. These are called sloggers. I think Crocs makes them similar too, but they are great for being outside. I got these mostly to go in the chicken coop so I don't have to get other shoes dirty. These can always be outside. They slip right on. I have large feet. My feet have grown significantly after having kids. Like they've really, like I used to be a solid 8.5 and now I'm like a 9.5, 10. It's so crazy. But I will say these run a little small. Like I ordered the 9 first and I had to exchange them for the 10. And then this also comes out. You can take the insole out, which makes them a little like more cushiony. But if you want them to be completely waterproof, allowing you to hose off the whole shoe, you can do that too. But I leave these in right now. They come in other colors. I just got the black, but they are so great for gardening, for having them outside and just, you know, keeping your outdoor shoes separate. I leave them right here by the door. I had my rain boots out here while it was rainy, but now we've switched to this and they're just so convenient. I can just slide them right on and tend to my chicken chores. Doesn't look very good now, but we ordered 2 climbing rose bushes from a website online that I'll put below. But these are climbing roses. They're called like Colette, and they're gonna be orange. So we dug these deep down yesterday. The roots are gigantic. They were sent to our door. And then we got this arbor that they're gonna hopefully grow up. So that is something I'm super excited about. And then over here, we have all of our herbs. Well, a couple of succulents, but I have basil, 2 basils here. This is cilantro, which is very happy right now. And then chamomile. The chickens love this, so I'm hoping that gets nice and big. And then some mint. And then over here we have 2 things of parsley. This is a sweet pea that June planted from a seed, and then a bunch of lettuce. We gotta move this because something ate it. I think probably a bunny, so we moved it over here and it's doing really great. This rose is called a Lady Banks. It is this really pretty light yellow with these really delicate blooms. This one we just found from Home Depot, which I feel like is rare to find a climbing rose. So I'm just gonna kind of train it to grow up to give these chickies, they need some shade. We're actually going to Home Depot tonight. Look at them. Oh, they're thirsty. I gave them some frozen fruit, which is up here. Oh, I'm sorry guys, they're hot. So those are all of my spring items I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll try to find links to everything down below. Hope you're enjoying your spring, and I will see you all soon. Bye.